All right, live, Bps Rps, June 6th, 2021, the end of the weekend. A special guest, Mini Bps, right next to me to my left, even though he's my right-hand man. Tonight he's on the left. But if you're looking from that point of view, he might be on my right there. I don't know. Left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west.
That might come on your right.
To them? Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. My main man, though. Welcome back. Hope everybody had a great weekend. How was your weekend?
Good.
Yeah. We both had a good weekend, right? Jeff says, "What's up?" How was Jeff? I wonder how Jeff's weekend was. Ask him.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your weekend? It's the weekend. Tomorrow's Mike's Mini Bps in you. So hope everybody had a good weekend. Phillies had a great weekend except for the net falling. You guys see the net fell at the stadium? It took them like 20, 25 minutes to get that back together. So we hope the net minders are okay. Net minder is another word for a goaltender in hockey. Who'd listen? Right, nobody ever listens. Like C said, nobody ever listens. Nobody cares. Nobody listens. It never happened at the vet, and the vet had better hot dogs. So, all good. What else got going on? Velasquez, the old Velasquez, seems to be back. So we're excited to have him back in the fold. It's nice to see him. He was missing for a little bit. Jimmy! Jimmy says, "What's up, Mini Bps?" He left 25th. All right. Yeah, they won, so that was cool. The Mets won last night for Jimmy. I don't know if you saw my tweet. James McCann hit a home run today. I needed that home run to put me over the top in RBIs for this week against Ted. So, Ted, if you're watching, I had to root for a Met. You're a Mets fan, Ted. I know you are. So your Mets screwed you over.
Yeah.
Sorry for cursing.
You know this guy?
Tristan, Gabe's cousin. What's up, Tris?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, buddy? Mini Bps is live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube, via Twitter. There's all kinds of live social media going on. This thing's going to blow up. DeGrom, the guy's amazing. Look at this piece. I got a soundtrack going on. Let me know if you hear the soundtrack. If you hear the soundtrack, give a thumbs up or say yes if you can't find it. DeGrom's going to beat that ERA record for a season. Anybody hear it?
That's quite fun.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. DeGrom. It's amazing. It's in and out again. Yeah. All right. It was the Imperial March. It just exited out. DeGrom, for what he's doing, what's he, like 31? So he's like towards, Jimmy heard it. Good. It's the Imperial March for Mini Bps. What he's doing at his age is amazing. It's amazing. Imperial March. All right, they heard it.
Well, this is that one.
What is it?
I'm not really sure.
Mini Bps is tearing open a pack of Star Wars cards. 105. Oh, the 105th Battalion.
There it is.
It's an advertisement. Oh, this is a green parallel. Look at this. He got the green parallel.
And I already have this one. I remember.
Who's that? Rose. Rose
Didn't
Tico.
she die at the end?
She didn't die. Her sister died.
Oh.
Rose
No,
was.
It looks a lot like her.
It's like they're almost twins. Rose was bullied on social media, so she closed her Instagram account because of bullies who were bullying her because of her acting and other things, and we don't condone that. So Rose, if you're watching, we got your back.
You think an actor's gonna be doing lucky?
Why not? What is that? No, we don't condone bullying of any kind.
I don't know.
It's the bottom of maybe it's a treadable. What the hell's a treadable? It's like a droid of some sort. I don't know. I'm trying to get away from the glare. I don't know. There's a piece of shit card. Sorry for cursing. Ah,
That watching.
That's this the remnants of the Death Star. This was one of my favorite scenes in the trailer. This was the Death Star. Um, at first, people said that might be the moon of Endor, but it wasn't. It was Kef Fire, Kef Bir, Kefbir that this was on, and this is where the Death Star, when it exploded, it fell down to in The Rise of Skywalker.
And who's my favorite character?
Oh, it's his favorite character, like you said. What do you think? Good pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, could have been better.
I'm gonna head out.
This is a jobber. The Treadable's a jobber. Yeah, the Treadable was a jobber. Everything else was pretty cool. He got a green parallel, you know, big time. So,
Bye.
all right, many bips here. We'll put that back. Good job, buddy. Why did they go there? They went there because they had to find, what was that thing called? The map, the digital map, to find Exegol. I forgot what the thing was called. I don't remember. You guys remember Michael Jordan when he was on the Nationals, the Washington Wizards, or the Bullets? Some lady sued him for $5 million because he supposedly verbally promised her to take care of her financially while he was cheating on his wife with her. All his years, he tried to perfect the perfect image, but this book that I'm reading goes into a little. Michael Jordan wasn't the perfect male. We're human. Carla Knafel, and I'm still reading like to find out what else, but and then a lot more stuff came out about him when he was with the Wizards, about how he was like he wasn't the greatest teammate. He only cared about himself, and of course we don't condone that. So Michael Jordan, we hope that everything's okay with the relationship now with I think her name is Juanita. Carl, welcome. I think this is your first time on YouTube chatting, so welcome, champ. The last two movies suck. I agree. If you think about it, Star Wars, Empire, Jedi were great. Mandalorian's great. The prequels, no. The sequels, I mean, Force Awakens was pretty damn good. I liked it. But the rest of the stuff they put out, Star Wars might be like jobbers. They might be going to jobber territory. Figured the chat out, yes. It took me a while too. Took me a couple times watching a YouTube break to find out. Mayweather. Who's he fighting? It's a boxing match. Oh, we pulled out the Mike Tyson card last night, so there's a fight tonight. That's pretty symbolic. We got some cool trivia. We got Ricky Henderson, 86 Fleer. We got Manny Machado. He's not as good as Mike Alfranco, but who is? Pat Burrell. I PC him, but I have two of them, so I figured I'd share the joy with people. And Jose Canseco, Donruss Retro. I have four of them, and I really want to share the joy with everybody. Roku streaming service. Pop-up video. That was I never seen that one before. The shovel card. It looks like he's going to bash it up some unsuspecting fool's head. All right, let's see what we got here. This is Warren Spahn, 16, 17, 18. I think it's a double, but we're hoping that Obi completes the puzzle, so we'll let him sift through the doubles. Ricky Henderson pop up. Donruss, you pop it up and he pops up, then he can swing the bat a little better. It's hard to swing a bat when it's flush against the wall like that. But if you pop him up, the bat's free to swing. Maybe strike an opponent. Sean Dunston, #1 pick, 83 or 84 draft, had a good arm. He's a good little player. Sweet Music, Frank Viola. I guess they called him Sweet Music because his last name is like a musical instrument, right? He was a good pitcher. He pitched 2 innings in the All-Star game last year. Ryan Sandberg, great player. I think he was traded for Ivan De Jesus, Larry Bowa. Dallas Green really robbed the Phillies when they made that trade. Mark McGwire, Rookie of the Year in '87. And a checklist. You know, Jeff's a big fan of the checklists. Jose Canseco, Papa, Steinbach, Tom Kelly. Oh, I don't know if we got this card. Jose Canseco, most votes. Did we get that card yet? I think we did. I don't know. I have to check the badass binder for that. Sandberg is a garbage person and manager, too. He quit on the Phillies. Remember that? He just upped and quit. Opening day, 2021. This is a recent pack, so we're hoping that the San Diego Chicken is here. He did. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Just quit. At least waiting for the contracts up. True Cubby, yeah. Carter Key Boom. Is it too early to call him a bust? Tommy the Machine Gun. Keston Hiura. So, Keston Hiura in 2019 had 19 home runs with a 303 average. 2020, 13 home runs with a 212 average. 2021, he's been demoted to the minor leagues. The guy was such a good hitter in the minors. I don't know what happened to him. Mookie Betts, I think he's struggling this year a little bit. I noticed Mike Kingham, you and I are going head to head. I think tonight might decide a few categories. He had a ton of home runs. You had like double my home runs this week. Nice. Luis Castillo. Speaking of that, the demotions, yeah. It's like with the jobbers, I guess you want to pick high salary players who won't be demoted or lose their jobs, but they'll continue like throwing up bad numbers. Sort of like Bryce Harper or JT Realmuto. Or Luis Castillo, who actually had an okay game by his standards the other night. He gave up 3 runs in 6 innings. Cody Hoare, middle reliever for the White Sox. Whit Merrifield. I don't even know how he's doing this year. He's fast, but... Oh, we got a mascot, but I think I got this one. His name's Mascot, fittingly. That's like a picture of me, a card of me, and it says, like, you know, human being. They just call him Mascot. It's Toronto Mascot. Oh, Rob Scott, you're a Blue Jays fan. We're going to put this in your stash. This way you can, the mascot go to a rightful owner. I know you guys. I got to get to that card show with you. If I can't make it, I am going to give everybody their stash so I could settle up Bowman, 89, Upper Deck, Ken Griffey Jr.'s to go. You should get a corner booth. Have a popcorn machine. Have like sodas. Play some blackjack. Win a few dollars and go buy some 88 Fleer Jeffries. That's going to be a great day. Brandon Phillips. Isn't he a red? This is him on the Expos. Wasn't he a red? Or I think he was in the Bartolo Colon deal, wasn't he? Colon for Phillips, Cliff Lee, like 2 or 3 other players. Ted Lilly on the Expos. I don't get it. I don't remember these guys in the Expos. I remember Lilly on the Tigers, Oakland, and the Yankees. I think they talked about a Ted Lilly deal in the book Moneyball, as a matter of fact. Juan Encarnacion, he was a jobber. He was a scrub. Yeah, they do. They mentioned like a three-way deal. Billy Beane wanted him from the Yankees because he was their only good young cheap pitcher, and Jeff Weaver cost too much. It was like a three-way deal. Jason LaRue, jobber. Marcos Castillo, Dodger. Rather have his father Luis Castillo, as bad as he's been. Tim Redding, he was Houston cheater. I think he had about 2 or 3 good games. Speaking of Moneyball, fellas, Mark Mulder. He was a good pitcher. He was the only, out of like Zito, Hudson, and Mulder, he was the only like guy who actually played the part, looked like a good starting pitcher. Because Barry Zito threw like, I don't know, he was small, or Hudson was short, and Zito didn't throw 90. But Mulder was like the prototype All-American kind of, starting pitcher mold. Manny Ramirez. There he is. Manny being Manny. He's no Manny Machado or Mike Franco, but he was a good little player. Never watched X-Files either, but there is a Mulder and Skeleton on there. I think they combined He-Man. Mike, Man Ram will be yours. Shane Reynolds, I think he had a good year. Do you like it? Jim, do you like the book? And Gary Majewski, wasn't he a quarterback for the Packers? The deck looks good. I saw the pictures. Very nice. (2017) Donruss. It's kind of booky, for me at least. You can't wait to read it again. Right, you wanted more, yeah. I gotta break out the Moneyball set. Whatever year it was, 02. I think I got the I think I ordered a team set from 03, of all the players, just to, I don't know, just to look at. It's been very hot. Andrew McCutchen on the Pirates. He hit a home run yesterday, I think. That's a great uniform. I like this card. Miguel Cabrera. This is an all-star pack. Miguel Cabrera. It's an all-star Hall of Famer. Freddie Freeman. The hits just keep on coming here. MV free. Kenta Maeda. He's struggling with the Twins. A lot of people say he's a preseason like sleeper. I didn't. I told you guys Cedric Mullins. Oh wow! I never seen one of these. It's a silver parallel. Oh, it's numbered up to 199. Jung Ho Kang. He was a really popular signing from the Japanese league. He held his own. He did pretty good. Then I think he can't come over here because he got arrested for DUI in Japan. I think it was his second offense. I might be lying here, but I think somebody might have died in the accident. I might be lying, but I don't think we'll ever see him in the majors again. But that's a pretty cool card. It's numbered. I didn't know they numbered cards in here. He was a good player. Yeah, he was good for like 20 home runs. Solid dude. Yeah, I like Miguel and the Marlins uni. Totally agree. Ned Odor. A lot of power. Stephen Piscotty and Matt Carpenter. Drive Japan, yeah. I would think that they'd be a little more harsh than us. You guys ever see Cujo? Speaking of Matt Carpenter, pretty good. You would think that it wouldn't be a good. It's just a story of a lady trapped and her kid trapped in a car for 2 hours with a dog outside. The premise does not sound good, but the movie was pretty good. Forgot. I don't know why I'm asking you guys about Cujo. Um, right, they go to Kane. Who was that dude that got caned publicly? I forgot who he was. It was like, I don't know, a couple years ago, right? Wow. So they want you to sell people out, or you go to jail. But then if you go to jail and they know that um, they know that you're a sellout, they might kick your ass in the jail cell. Wow, that's deep. Yeah, you're right about Piscotti. They did that real. It was a classy move. Cardinals really did him a solid. I think his mom has ALS. I think so. They trade him to be closer to her. That was really a solid move. This is a rough. I can tell you right now, this is a rough pack. Even though Trout's on the front, I don't think we'll see Trout in here because right now we see Nate McLouth. Speaking of Pirates who had good years, he was pretty good with the Pirates or the Braves. Turned into a jobber though. Joel Hanrahan. He was a closer for the Pirates. Yeah, the Nationals. He didn't close for the Nats. He saved 40 games. This guy. First off, the Pirates actually won enough games so one person could save 40 of them back in 2011. That's how you can tell it's an old card. Johnny Gomes. Rather have Wayne Gomes. If anybody remembers the failed Phillies draft pick. Don't tell. Oh my God. American League wins leaders from 2013. Max Scherzer, who still is a pretty damn good pitcher. My twin, Bartolo Colon, and Matt Moore. Wow. Some other names on the list: C.J. Wilson, Chris Tillman, John Lester, Jeremy Guthrie, Justin Masturbate, Hisashi Iwakuma, Doug Fister, I hardly know her, R.A. Dickey, sorry for cursing, Annabelle Sanchez, C.C. Sabathia, and A.J. Griffin. There's some names, aren't they? This is going on the badass PC binder, though. Cologne. See the resemblance right there? My twin. Michael Young, Dodger. He was a Ranger and a Philly. Michael Young was a Philly for like a month. Something made me get his jersey while he was on the Phillies. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I got one more in me. Let's see. Young was a damn good player. He really was. He was a consistent player. Oh yeah, R.A. Dickey's book. He detailed some abuse that he received in the book. I remember. We're going to 1990 Upper Deck. We're going way back with this. We're hoping for an 89 Griffey Upper Deck. Yep. He had some good pop too, if I remember right. He had some good pop for a middle infielder. Oh yeah. 200 his hits 204, 216, 221, 217, 201, 183, 174, 186, 213. Right on the money with him, Jim. Home runs 14, 22, 24, 12, 22, 21. Let's see what he did with the Phillies. Yeah. In 2013, he played 468 at bats with the Phillies, 8 home runs, 42 RBIs, 276 average. He turned into Steve Jeltz when he came to the Phillies. Well, actually, Steve Jeltz had 8 home runs in his whole Phillies career. He turned into I don't know. He turned into a jobber with the Phillies. But most players do. Look at Cole Irvin. Cole Irvin sucked here. Yesterday, Colorado, he pitched 6 innings, gave up, I think, 1 run at Colorado. Cole Irvin. Mike Aldretti. Look how late. I guess he's playing first or third. He says outfielder on the back. If some outfielders playing that, squatting like that, hoping he's a catcher, he should be cut. Gus Polidor. He's a jobber if you ever seen one. Look, he's trying to field the ball. The ball's over here. This guy had no idea how to field. Danny Darwin, our friend, the scientist, the Darwinism, only the strongest survive, survival of the fittest. He was also a Houston cheater. Survival of the fittest. Cheating. Banging them trash cans. 30 hits and 2 home runs with the Phillies. Was that Young or Jeltz? Or Mike Aldretti? Steve Lyons. He's the guy who got naked. Well, no, he didn't get naked. He took his pants off when he slid in the first base in a White Sox game. He claims that he got dirt in his pants and had to clean it out. But I think he just lost his mind. This looks like a COVID card. Look at Dennis Rasmussen. There's no fans in the background. It's like maybe look like cardboard cutouts here, but there's no fans. The Padres were really bad, or there was a bout of COVID in '89 that we didn't know about. Johnny Ray on the Angels. I don't see that too often. Speaking of Phillies, Bob Boone. He was a big part of the Phillies 1980 World Series champions. If it wasn't for him, Pete Rose would have never caught the ball because it slid out of his hand, out of his glove. You're absolutely right. It slows you down, but these guys don't understand that. So they risk injury and still slide in the first. Maybe they want to lose on purpose. Maybe they're like Mike Lieberthal. They want to lose so they don't play playoff baseball. Mike Lieberthal was known for that. Bill Spires. Cheater. What did he throw? What did he slow? Which one? Expos. Craig Biggio. It's not his rookie. It's his second year, which we prefer over rookie cards. That's him sliding, but he's not sliding into first base, third base. Tonight, Sunday Night Baseball, Yankees, Red Sox. Oh, man. It's been a while, right? Mark Williamson. Did I see right the Sixers lost by 5? Joel Embiid had, I think, 39 points, if I heard that right. Dave Steve and his mustache. Just like human nature intended. Mickey Weston. I never heard of this guy. I've opened many packs of cards in this era, and I don't think I've ever got a Mickey Weston card. I don't think I'll ever see one again. Look at this. I feel bad. He autographed somebody's ball, and when they got that autograph, they probably thought, wow, I'm going to retire in a few years. No, they're not. You're not. You're probably going to have to owe money for having that Mickey Weston autograph ball. He got you. Oh, yeah. He did. Giambi was safe. In my revisionist history, he was safe. Try to block that play out of my head, but the fact of the matter is, he should have slid. George Brett, great player. He was no Mike Schmidt, but who was? My man Rob won. Watch Warpole, Will Clark. Close. Corey Snyder. They're both rookies the same year. We know Rob's a big Will Clark fan. And Rob, from now on, you're going to be a Corey Snyder fan. There you go. It's for you. You get this Friday when you guys are having fun at the card show. When I'm stuck with a bunch of schmucks. Yeah, his soup looked good. Bob Nepper. Jobber. Twins. That's right, Eddie Guadardo. Eddie Guadardo threw that pitch. No, I think it does. Yeah, it ends with them losing to the Yankees. Yeah, it begins with them, I think, getting eliminated by the Twins, doesn't it? The beginning, it's like a black and white scene of a pop up. I think Corey Koski caught it. Oh, we got Cologne for the PC. We got McCutcheon for the Badass Binder and Mark Mulder for my Oakland A's pages. So out of all those cards, we got 3. And then we got a bunch of, yeah, we got a bunch for everybody's stashes. I think we did well with the stashes. Look at that. Pretty good. So the trivia, Canseco, Pat Burrell, future Hall of Famer. Manny Machado and Ricky Henderson, the Man of Steel. Trivia question. Yeah, they were talking about how close they were. Steve Schott. I don't have any more, Billy. I don't have any more money. I'm asking you to do what you can on the budget that I'm giving you. What more can I help you with, Billy? I'm not leaving here, Steve. I can't take that. I'm not leaving here until I get some more money, even a little bit more. What's a little bit more money going to do? Either you have a lot, like the Yankees, or you have nothing. What's a little bit more going to do? Buy you a middle reliever that's going to fail, like the Phillies did last year? March Shot was not a good person. We don't condone what March Shot said or did. I wonder if Steve Schott was related to March Shot. They had to be. There's not too many baseball owners. So they had to be related. All right, fellas, that brings me to the end of the evening. Thanks for watching. Always a good time. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll get better cards. We'll get some Greg Jeffries. Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan is, if you Google Joe Morgan and Moneyball, there's a whole bunch of information about how he just hates what they did. And the funny thing is that he said something. I think is this in the book? They talk about how the Yankees won a game. They said they know how to manufacture runs, but quite the opposite happened in the game where somebody hit a home run and somebody walked, but they won 2-1. So Joe Morgan said they know how to manufacture runs when it wasn't for manufacturing runs. Joe Morgan was a great player. Don't get me wrong. Like he put up some sick numbers. Sick. Look them up if you haven't. I looked them up about a year ago. Curious. But as an announcer and as a baseball guy doesn't know what the hell he was talking about. Very, yeah. He was a jealous punk. And if I know he runs his mouth about Oakland A's a lot. If I ever see him, I want to shut his mouth for him. It's just like Clubber Lang would have did to Apollo Creed. I'm going to do that to Joe Morgan. So Joe Morgan, if you're watching, see what Clubber Lang, watch Rocky 3. What Clubber Lang was going to do to Creed, I'm going to do to you. I issue you a challenge, Joe Morgan, if you dare. When you're in Philly, me and you, I challenge you to a game of chess. That's exactly it. Exactly. Yep. And what if he got out at second trying to steal? Exactly. We're right. I mean, I'm not going to, if Joe Morgan's in his prime, if he's under 80 years old, I would never call him out. But I think I could take him now because, he's up there. If I can, I can outrun him. So either way, I got him. I got you, Joe Morgan. I want to avenge the Oakland A's 2002 team. In fact, I'll play Joe Morgan in baseball. See what happens. Yeah. So, all right, fellas. Thank you all for watching. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Like we said earlier, you guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Enjoy the evening.